What is up, y'all? Today I was scrolling through the internet and I was just like looking at all these random makeup collaborations and I was like, these are makeup collaborations that nobody asked for. And then I was like, you know what, low-key, I should probably like do one of these like quarterly because I feel like there's so many random makeup collaborations that I just want to talk about. And normally I do put them in my anti-haul, and some actually have been in my anti-haul, and then some I just haven't talked about whatsoever. So within today's video, we're going to be talking about makeup collaborations that nobody asked for. And if you guys like these makeup collaborations, that is totally fine. Obviously, this is just my opinion. No hard feelings. Don't take it personal whatsoever, because obviously I'm sure there are some makeup collaborations out there that I really have loved that maybe you guys have not liked. You know what I mean? And vice versa, and that's all it really is. Also, I do want to mention before getting into this list that this is like the things that recently came to mind. So I want to say all of these makeup collaborations that I'm going to be talking about within today's video are like from the past 6 months. So I'm going to say recent history. I kind of like think that I should do one of all time because I feel like there has just been so many random makeup collaborations that just have not worked. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, at the end of the day, everything is subjective and it really depends upon what you like. And I just feel like, you know, me, I'm a little bit picky because I'm obviously one, broke, two, I'm not like a gimmicky type of person. And say, for example, like I love Bad Bunny. Do you know what I mean? If they came out with a Bad Bunny makeup collaboration, I'm not going to buy it just because I like Bad Bunny. Do you know what I mean? Back in the day, I used to like Hello Kitty. I'm not going to just like buy a Hello Kitty collaboration just because I like Hello Kitty. Do you know what I mean? I've never been that type of person. And I feel like a lot of these makeup collaborations obviously do that because say, for example, I feel like the Disney ones are really good at this, is where, say, for example, if you're a big Cinderella fan and you see a Cinderella makeup collection, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. It's so nostalgic to me. I love Cinderella. Let me get it. That's pretty much the whole main reason of doing like a makeup collaboration. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not that type of person, so it really does take a lot for me to get in on it. Do you know what I mean? Actually, I want to say the last like makeup collaboration that I probably purchased was from ColourPop, and it was like the Grogu one, or also maybe the ColourPop y'all, the way I got roasted in that damn video, the Sanderson sister ones, it's so crazy because I love that movie, but like everyone and their mom expected me to know like all the characters. I was like, okay, like, damn, I don't love it that much. You know what I mean? I literally can't even think of the damn name right now. I don't know how I can remember Sanderson sisters, but Hocus Pocus, Jesus Christ. I was like, how am I not thinking of it right now? That was like the last collaborations that I bought though, to my understanding. I mean, I could have forgotten because I buy so much damn makeup. Anyways, we're going to be talking about that within today's video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you guys have not seen, I am going to be trying to do like 2 makeup related videos on TikTok per week. I'm starting off kind of short, you know, because obviously I'm trying to get that shit to grow over there, and I'm gonna be doing my makeup reviews over there. I will be doing get ready with me's on here. Sorry I haven't put them out yet though. I just feel like I've just had so much work to do that I am a little bit behind right now. And y'all, I'm adding something else to my plate by doing TikTok reviews, but I really do feel like a bitch needs to grow, and clearly I'm not growing here on YouTube, so I really need to branch out and use other, you know, social media platforms, and I really neglect TikTok so much. But you know what's so crazy though is I use my TikTok a lot for my travel channel, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to be doing makeup reviews on there. I'll go ahead and leave my link down below. Make sure you guys follow me over there. Let me shut up. Let's get into it. By the way, these are in no particular order, just letting you guys know. I do want to start off with this because technically it's not makeup related, but it was posted to Trend Mood, and I was just like, what? Like, I could understand this type of product for kids, but this is a new collaboration with His Smile, which, or High, oh my God, I'm stupid. I read that as His Smile. It's High Smile. So dumb. They did a collaboration with Chupa Chups, which is like those little popsicles, you know, not popsicles, but how do you call them? Lollipops. And I am so sorry. Look, I know this is not makeup. Don't worry. The rest of the stuff is makeup. But I just had to talk about this because talk about a collaboration that nobody asked for. I don't understand this. I understand kids out there will have like a flavored, you know, toothpaste to like incentivize them to like brush their teeth because maybe if it tastes good they'll want to brush their teeth more. I get that, but this is being marketed as kind of like an adult thing. It doesn't say for kids anywhere on here. So this is where I was really thrown off right here. They have a cola flavored one, strawberry cream, and then a chocolate vanilla one. I am so sorry, but this to me is just like a no. Once again, I know it's not makeup. I just had to talk about it because I'm like, who wants a cola? Even as a kid, I'm like, who wants a cola flavored toothpaste? That's, I don't know, maybe the strawberry I can get behind, and like not even the chocolate. I don't know. It's just weird. Like I don't know, y'all. I guess like maybe because I'm grown, I'm like I like a mint in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like it feels clean. And I don't know, that's weird. Next up on the list. This was in one of my anti-hauls before because I was like, what? Liquid Death, The Water times Elf. They did a collaboration to where they came out with this coffin set and it had like a lipstick, it had a eyeliner, putty applicator, and then like the keepsake coffin. I was like, this is so damn random. Like a water with Elf cosmetics. Like, I just don't get it. I wonder how this sold, to be quite honest with you guys, because it did have a lot of likes on Trend. We had like 25,000 likes at it when I took the screenshot. So I'm kind of like, that's a lot, you know? But then also I'm just like, that's so random. Like, I would never in my entire life be like, oh yeah, I gotta purchase that Liquid Death times Elf collaboration. I really need to get my hands on it. Like, it's like, when's the Dasani like bottle of water coming out with the makeup? Can you imagine MAC Cosmetics working with Dasani bottle of water? Like, come on. Like, I just feel like it's just so bizarre. And I just feel like a lot of times these brands are like, I don't know what to do. Let me just reach for anything. And sometimes it works, I guess. And maybe that's why they take chances with it. But that was so damn weird to me. Okay, this next one I feel like is probably a hot take. Okay, this next one I feel like, I don't know, I feel like probably can make some people some mad. But once again, this is just my opinion. Okay, the collaboration that nobody asked for was the Wicked times One Size. I am sorry. Look, I 100% do feel like Wicked should have a makeup collaboration. 100%. Obviously, it's like, hello, makeup is involved. Makeup plays a major role in the play. So I totally get it. But this One Size collaboration for me just didn't do it. It really didn't. Like, seeing the packaging, I thought the packaging was beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cool. But the palette I just didn't like. Also, I do want to note this. This is how you know that things are opinion based. I put this in my anti-haul and I talk shit about that spray. I'm like, who wants a glitter spray? Y'all, it's sold out. Like, Jeffree Star was raving about it. He loved it. So many TikTok influencers loved that glitter setting spray because you just spray it all over and you're just full of glitter. And I was like, that sounds like a nightmare to me. I hate whenever I do glitter eyeshadow and it gets all over me. I feel like I'm finding glitter on me for days and I hate that. So I was like, I would never want to use a glitter setting spray. I was obviously completely wrong. It sold out. It went completely viral. Everyone and their mom wanted it, but I was the only one on the internet like, no, I don't want a glitter setting spray. That's just like way too much. So that's, you know, one thing again is take it with a grain of salt because obviously, clearly I was wrong about that. You know what I mean? Still, I stand by it though. I would not want that ever in my life. I mean, like maybe if I like dressed up like, I don't know, as like the Tin Man for Halloween and I was like all silver and I would want to like spray myself, or maybe like that like Marvel character, what's his name, like Silver Surfer or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if it was some type of costume based makeup, then I get it. But nonetheless, this Wicked collaboration right here, from the outside, I am so sorry. Like, I thought it was going to be good, and then the palette inside, I was like, no, I don't like it. I'm sorry, I really don't. And I think One Size could have done much better than this. I feel like, especially because, you know, it's Patrick Starr. Like, he's a good makeup artist, and like, I don't know. I don't like it. Next up on the list, Spectrum brushes times the Powerpuff Girls. Now, okay, as I mentioned earlier, I think what it is a lot of people and a lot of like marketing teams, a lot of brands probably think like, oh, this is very nostalgic, let's come out with this. But I guess maybe I'm just different and I don't have that connection to things of when I was little, when I was young. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, say for example, like when I was young, I absolutely loved Barney. Like, I'm not gonna buy a Barney collection. When I was younger, like I really used to love like Goosebumps. I'm not gonna buy like a Actually, wait, you know what? A Goosebumps makeup collaboration could be really good. I'm sure they probably already had a Goosebumps collaboration now that I'm thinking about it. But I literally in my head, I was like, I'm not going to buy a Goosebumps makeup collaboration. And I was like, wait, actually, if it's done right, it could be really good. But you guys get what I'm saying? I feel like there's so many things that obviously these brands try to get people to come in with, like Powerpuff Girls, and be like, oh my God, I'm going to buy this. But me as an adult looking at this now, this just feels like kids makeup. Like, I feel like you would buy this for like a 10-year-old girl. Like, I don't know. I just look at this and to me, it just seems so gimmicky. Like, who wants all this, you know, like Powerpuff Girls brushes? I don't know. I personally just don't like it. And I feel like, you know, especially for the price point too, like a 6-piece brush set is $48. Like, you can get the Buttercup makeup brush bundle for $75. Like, these are not like little $10, you know, pieces of brushes here. Like, these are actually like, you know, I don't want to say high-end price, but middle of the line price point brushes. Spectrum brushes, obviously they do nothing but collaborations. Well, I mean, they do other things other than collaborations, but they're mostly known for their collaborations. I think I talked about them before with the Beauty and the Beast brush set before. I don't know. Like, this to me, I'm just like, no, it just looks way too kiddish in my personal opinion. Next up on the list, okay, this technically, once again, is not makeup, but it kind of goes hand in hand with it. I've put this in my anti-haul before. This is the Burt's Bees times Hidden Valley. This to me is so damn disgusting. I am so sorry, y'all. The flavors that they came out with in this pack right here, you have the Hidden Valley Ranch, you have the fresh carrot, crunchy celery, and buffalo sauce. Who asked for that collaboration? Like, I want to know who bought it. Please let me know. Be honest down below. Like, we're not going to roast you in the comments. We're going to roast you, okay? Please let me know if you guys purchased this, because I just... Whose lips want to taste like ranch? Like, oh my, like, that's so gross to me. Like, damn, I love ranch. Don't get me wrong, I love ranch. I love buffalo sauce. But, like, I don't want my lips to taste like it. And, like, I said it in my anti-haul video that I put this in. I was like, can you imagine being out at the club and you have your, like, ranch, like, lip balm, and you go to put it on and you go and, like, make out with somebody at the club? They're gonna be like, damn, did this bitch just go to Wingstop before? Like, that's so gross. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's so gross to me. Next up on the list... I'm sorry, this is going to be really rude on this one right here. This Profusion came out with a collaboration with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No. No. I'm sorry, this just looks so cheap. It just looks... I'm sorry, I don't like it. But then also, once again, I'm not really getting... like what the demographic for this is, because I don't know, like, am I just missing something here? Like, is there a big group of girls out there, or I guess even boys in makeup, who are like, I love Ninja Turtles so much that I'm gonna buy this makeup collaboration? Do you know what I mean? I could understand the mirror, like getting the mirror, I could totally get that, because you know, one thing is like, say for example, if I'm like a fan of something and it's like an accessory, like I'll buy like a makeup bag, I'll buy like a mirror, do you know what I mean? But like makeup, like no, I don't know. On top of that too, like I feel like the color story on this, it's not really giving me Ninja Turtle vibes too. So I'm like, I'm not really getting it. Okay, next up on the list, I was so in between doing this because I know that Rick and Morty has such a huge fan base, but I'm not part of that fan base. So I know, that's why I'm like, once again, this is my video, this is my opinions, because I do know that Rick and Morty has a really big fan base. But She Glam did a collaboration times Rick and Morty, and look, overall, the collaboration does look cute, it does look fun, it does look kind of entertaining. The little setting spray in the shape of like, I mean, I think it looks like a pickle, I don't know. It's pretty cool, but once again, coming from me, I'm like, I don't want this. Like, I'm not getting the Rick and Morty, you know, aesthetic here, maybe just because I just don't like Rick and Morty. It's just not my vibe. I'm not into cartoons like whatsoever. I literally can't even watch a cartoon to save my life. I think I told you guys that before. Even when it had like came down, everyone's like, oh my god, did you see Coco? I guess like when Coco was blowing up, I was like, no, and I will never see it. I just don't. I don't know why, for some reason I just can't watch cartoons. I don't have like any kids near me, so I'm like, why would I watch a cartoon? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. So Rick and Morty, I do have to say, She Glam did a really good job with this collaboration. Like, the lip products, I think that's so cute that they have their heads on it. Also, on top of that too, I don't know if the brain one is like a blush or something, but it's some type of makeup something. I can't see it right here in the description, but I think it does look cool. The setting spray looks really cool. Like, I feel like they did a really good job with the whole aesthetic here. So I guess if you are a Rick and Morty fan, this is probably something really cool for you. But once again, for me, no. Like, I literally just wouldn't purchase anything of that. And last up on the list right here, Fresh Prince times Glamlight. Can you guys believe that I have yet to try anything from Glamlight? Like, I feel like I have slept on them because I have heard nothing but great things about Glamlight, and I do think that they do put a lot of work into their collaborations and getting the licensing for all of their collaborations. But Fresh Prince of Bel-Air specifically, I just look at that and I'm like, I don't remember anything. Y'all, I've watched so much Fresh Prince growing up. Absolutely love the show, but I don't look at anything from that show and be like, oh my god, I want to do my makeup. I'm going to be inspired to do my makeup by that show. So I just don't get it. I didn't understand why you would do a Fresh Prince times Glamlight. You know what I mean? I feel like that one specifically is just, I don't know, a little bit out there in my personal opinion, and just kind of doesn't make sense. Like, say for example, I feel like it does make sense for them to do like all the horror movies that they have done. Like, I want to say they did a Chucky one, they did they do a Freddy Krueger one? I think they did a Freddy Krueger one, and then also like a what was that other one? Is it Jason? I don't know. I'll be getting all the damn horror people confused. But I feel like all those other ones, like the Kiss one, do you know what I mean? I feel like that kind of makes sense. Do you know what I mean? But Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I'm not getting it. But I do want to say, like, the packaging's kind of cute. Do you know what I mean? Like the little, you know, fresh license plate. And then on top of that too, the setting spray. So like you guys know from the intro of the show, like he's like, you know, spray painting something. So for the setting spray to look like it's a can of spray paint, I think it's really cute. I think they did a really good job with it. But it's just not something that I would ever be into. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. I low-key want to do a part 2, so hopefully you guys do like it. And if there's any collaborations on this list that like pissed you off, let me know down below which one. I think out of all of them, I have to say I think Rick and Morty probably was like the best one, but once again, it's just not for me. But overall, I think they did a great job with the whole aesthetic of it and the components, and then SheGlam being a very affordable brand. So I don't know. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.